This is the brand new iPhone SE, and it's a phone that we have all seen before, but it's also a phone that a lot of people are still interested in. And if you're one of those people, then this phone is for you. Okay, so right off the bat we can see that the design of this new iPhone SE is pretty much identical to the design of the previous iPhone SE and the iPhone 8 that came before that. Now there are some main new key features that come with this brand new SE, and they include the A15 Bionic chip being inside, a slightly improved camera, better battery, and 5G integrated into the phone. Now let's just talk about the A15 Bionic being in this phone for a second. What Apple have done here is they've brought their most powerful chip and put it into the body of an iPhone 8. They're bringing that old design into 2022. Now there are many reasons why Apple are doing this, and I don't think everybody is quite getting the main reason why. A lot of people are still invested and still like the old design of iPhone with the home button. Those people do not want to switch to a phone that has Face ID, but at the same time they don't want to switch to a phone that isn't an iPhone. And so those people are stuck. What do? They either switch from iPhone completely or start using an iPhone that they don't want to use. That's where the iPhone SE comes in. It still keeps that old design for people who want the home button, but it's got the most powerful chip that Apple has to offer inside it. If you're one of those people who enjoy this design, this phone is the perfect smartphone for you. I've seen a lot of people say that even if these people do exist, the ones that want the iPhone 8 design and the home button still, then surely there can't be that many people who want this. But that is clearly not the case, because Apple at its core is just a business that wants to make as much money as possible. If Apple didn't think that they were going to make a ton of money from this iPhone SE design, then why would they make it? They're clearly selling a lot of these devices, and so they are continuing to sell this iPhone, which is exactly the same as the iPhone 8's design. Now with that new chip being in the iPhone, hopefully that is going to improve battery life. At least that's what Apple say. And I'm yet to test this, obviously. This is just an unboxing and first impressions, but if you haven't subscribed already, then subscribe, because there will be a review coming on this phone very soon, and I will talk about the battery life in that video. Another thing that Apple have added to this phone to bring it into 2022 is 5G. So anybody who was wanting this design phone but wanted 5G also has now got that as well. And finally, at Apple's event, they spoke about improving the camera quality slightly with this new iPhone SE. Now, to start with, it is just that single lens, but it is the best single lens camera that you can get in a smartphone that starts around £419. And that is how much this iPhone is going for here in the UK, £419. Me personally, I think Apple could have started that a little bit lower. I am hearing that the price is set at £419 purely because of having 5G in the phone, else it would have been slightly cheaper. But regardless of that, I think if it was priced around $399, that would be the perfect sweet spot for this phone. Either that or the base model, which is 64GB, should not be 64, it should be 128. The SE that I've got here is 128GB because I don't feel like 64 is enough for a lot of people nowadays. But again, a lot of people who are still interested in this SE might not be storing that much on their phones anyway, so 64 would be enough for them. Anyway, like I said, this is just an unboxing and first impressions, so it was never going to be a long video, but I just wanted to include the fact that I disagree with a lot of people when they say Apple should scrap this phone, it shouldn't exist anymore, it's 2022, why are they still using a design that was introduced years ago? And the reality is that just because this iPhone doesn't appeal to you, or just because it's not good enough in your eyes, that doesn't mean that we disregard everybody who actually likes this phone and wants this design to stay. I think we're seeing that slightly with the iPhone 13 mini as well. A lot of people are saying that Apple should just get rid of it because no one cares. But there are a lot of people who care about the iPhone 13 mini, me being one of them. And in an ideal world, I wouldn't want Apple to get rid of the 13 mini, even though they are going to do that. But if they are going to do that, they're doing it because they don't feel like they are making enough money from that phone. They're obviously making enough money from this iPhone SE, so the customer base must be there. There's lots more to come regarding this phone. There's going to be comparisons with the iPhone 13 mini, like I said, and comparisons with other phones. I've also got the Galaxy S22 on order. That should be here very soon, so we'll compare this phone to that one as well. They both seem to have quite a compact design, so I think it'll be a good comparison to make. So if you're still watching up to now, you're probably wondering who won the giveaway from the last video that I made about the iPhone 13 mini and the accessory that came with that, the charger. At the point of recording this video, I have already picked somebody at random, and I'm going to put that on the screen for you now. Congratulations to you. I am going to leave a comment underneath your comment to let you know that you have won. Try and get in touch with me as well on Twitter and Instagram, and we'll send that charger over to you as soon as possible. I'm hoping to do a lot more giveaways in the future. If this channel grows the way I want it to grow, then hopefully the giveaways will be a lot bigger than just a charger, but I think it's a good start. I want to try and get this channel to 1,000 subscribers as soon as we can, so if you haven't subscribed and you're interested in seeing more videos like this, then smash that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and as always, I'll see you guys in my next one.